This is Ezekiel Drews, host of Podcast, A Star Wars Story. Thanks for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media.
Do you need some extra motivation in your life? Are you looking to be inspired? If so, then look no further than the Good God Company.
At the Good God Company, their mission is to create and clothe all loving humans with their unique, inspiring, and beautifully designed t-shirts.
All of the products from the Good God Company are equally designed to motivate you and improve your life. From their mugs, workout tanks, to eye-appealing shirts and sweatshirts.
Learn more about their renowned products by visiting thegoodgodcompany.com. That's thegoodgodcompany.com.
The Good God Company is proud to support Public House Media. The Good God Company. I'm feeling good.
What's up, everybody? This is Christian Heimel, host of Press Row here on Public House Media. Thanks for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media. Once you're done with this episode, I hope you'll come check out my show, Press Row, where we talk about the biggest issues in sports with the analysts, experts, and reporters who cover them. No nonsense, hard-hitting interviews on the sports topics you're talking about. A new show comes out every single Thursday. And don't forget to subscribe on iTunes so you never miss an episode of Press Row. Thanks again for checking out the following broadcast on Public House Media.
Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Public House Media. My name is Kim Meyer. I'm so glad that you're here with me. I am super pumped to be coming live to you this morning from Chicago. Deepest apologies for not coming live yesterday. We had a very, very full day, and so very full that we got up at 4:30 to go have a beautiful photo shoot with the sunrise of Chicago, and it was amazing. But today I want to come talk to you about getting rid of negativity in your life, and I am super pumped to be here with you and sharing this great message. And so one of the things that first and foremost, thank you to Good God Company for being our sponsor and helping us out, making sure that we are always making sure that we're getting positive, uplifting content out where we can share. You can go to Good God Company and get some awesome gear to help show off your faith and let other people know that you believe in a great and powerful man. So, all right, let's get rolling with it. 7 easy habits to getting rid of negativity. How do you eliminate negativity? Do you ever feel like you're trapped? Like you are just constant mind game of negativity? Like you are always, you're catching yourself saying, negative things to yourself. You're kind of putting yourself in a miserable state. Like, are you ever kind of stuck in that spot of like just negative thoughts kind of running through your head? I get caught up in that too. Don't worry about it. However, today I want to share with you some tips, some strategies, things that you can do to get out of that negative spiral and get into a positive thing. I'm always looking for new outlooks on life. I'm always looking for a positive way to start thinking about things, because I've noticed, and you will too, that when you start living in a positive thought, so you are working on ways to improve your life and improve your thinking, that the rest of your life will kind of follow suit. Everything will start to fall into place for you. So when little things make you upset, spin it around to find the positive situation in it. Instead of looking at the glass half empty, let's look at the glass half full, right? And there always seems to be something to be complaining about, but I would highly encourage you not to complain. If you are complaining about it, it's only going to manifest more negativity into your life, and we don't want that to happen. Good morning. Thanks for jumping on and joining me. All right. Let's just dive right in. Okay. So what kind of things have I changed in my life in order to go from negative Nelly to positive Polly? I think is what they say. But anywho, one of the things you can do is spend time with positive people. That's number one. Spend time with positive people. I often say on here, one of the things that is so true is that you are like the 5 people you hang out with most. So if you are hanging out with negative people in your life, you're going to have negativity in your life. If you're hanging out with positive people in your life, you're going to have positive people in your life. It's just that simple. And it is that simple. Like, good morning, Baxter. If you're hanging out with positive people, you're going to have more positivity in your life. One of the great ways to eliminate negativity is getting rid of the negative cycle of things happening. So when someone is constantly complaining, they're going to bring in more negativity. I'm a little sleep deprived. I'm sorry this morning. If some relationships that you have in life are going to build you up, and they're going to, pour life into you, and some in relationships in your life are going to bring you down. That they're the ones that feed negative energy into you and make the outlooks on life feel negative as well. So I would say focus in on the people in your life that are going to bring the best out of you, that are going to surround you with positivity and help you reflect on who you want to be and not who you're lacking in. Who you are, what goals and aspirations you have that you want to be going forward in things, and not the things that are, telling that you can't achieve things. Don't be afraid of losing people, of being afraid of losing people that are, you may be close to, but yet aren't really matching your vibe anymore. Sometimes we just grow apart, and that's okay. Sometimes we, realize that we're not on the same path, and so choosing friends that you want, choosing people that you want to spend time with, choosing friends and family and people who are going to lift you up and bring a positive way there. Those are the people that you need to start putting in your life. Those are the people that are going to bring light to you, that are going to bring positive days, happy days, and just uplifting ways of life. So don't be afraid of cutting loose some of the negativity in your life. You don't have to completely cut them out, but just spend more time with the positive people than you are the negative people. The second thing is let go of the past and move forward. Holding on to grudges, holding on to the hard things, holding on to the past that maybe brought you down then, those are the things that are going to keep holding you back for your future. It's easy to have a grudge. It's easy to have things that are part of your past that have shaped who you are, but they don't have to define your future. Once you've lived by the burn me once and your life is done kind of thing, like that's, having someone in your life that isn't going to do you wrong is not necessarily good, but dwelling on what happened does not help you. Don't dwell on the things that have happened in your past that have been negative, because the more you focus on them, where your focus goes, your energy flows. So if you're focusing on the negative, you're not going to have positive things coming into you. So instead of holding on to resentment or anger or revenge or the negative energy there, focus on the positive, embrace forgiveness, move on, feel like you can let go of that, because you don't need to hold on to all those burdens under your shoulders all the time, because you'll never feel happy and free if that's what you're doing. Another thing to do, the third thing, is to stop comparing yourself to other people. Comparison is the kill of all joy. This is huge. The moment I was able to really stop comparing myself and others in the moment is when I really kind of let go of a lot of negative light. A lot of negativity just kind of wilts away when you don't feel like you're being judged, or you don't feel like you're not up to the snuff of whatever's going on, whether it's your appearance, your job, your grades, your family life, or your whatever. You don't have to compare yourself to anyone else. God's created you to be you, and He's given you certain blessings. He's given you certain characteristics and abilities in this life, and He's made other people for their own thing. So don't compare yourself to other people. To give up yourself in that way is to kind of diss on God and saying, hey, you don't got it. You don't have enough for me. And that's so not true. He's created you a perfect being for a perfect purpose, and you should honor that and be grateful for it. So don't give yourself such a hard time for not having what somebody else has. Don't do the keeping up with the Joneses thing. Be keeping up with you, keeping up with what you are and what you want to be, and be positive there. The fourth thing is develop a coping strategy. Now, a lot of the women that I work with, men and women, I guess, but mostly women that I work with, one of the things that we're working on is getting rid of a couple different coping strategies. One of the coping strategies we often turn to is food. We're emotional eaters, but that doesn't have to be one of them. Having a coping method is necessary for when times get tough, and it's crucial that you come up with a positive outlook in life. You're coming up with some mantras, coming up with some positive affirmations, working on getting some movement in instead of moving to something that's a negative vibe. So find something that releases stress and negativity, whatever your outlet might be. Use it to ward off unhealthy thoughts. Use it to move forward in a positive way versus getting on that spiral staircase downward. So find joy in getting in fitness, talking with friends, find joy in journaling, you can in prayer, meditation, just make sure it's a positive thing as a coping mechanism, and make that a habit so that you can lift your mood and get on a happy path sooner than later. Another thing is to stop overthinking it. Overthinking causes so much negativity. It causes doubt, it causes worry, it causes judgment, it causes all kinds of things. And so when you're overthinking things, you're usually looking for the bad things. It's our natural brain to like spin in the negative mind. And there's so many times that you can catch yourself speculating the negative things that are going to happen and never really focusing on what could happen as a positive. So like whenever you just think about this right now, whenever you're thinking like, oh, what could happen? What are the first things that pop into your head when you say that phrase? Oh, what could happen? All the negative stuff pops into your head, and then all like this, the downward spiral starts from there. So what if you change that in your head to be what could happen, and all with the beautiful dreams come out of their thoughts at that point. Think of the big picture. Think of the things that are, if they're not going to matter in 5 minutes, if they're not going to matter in a week, if it's not going to matter next year, don't stew over it. Don't make all your decisions based on what's not going to matter in the future. So, move forward in a way that's going to help you live your dreams, live in a positive way, and not care about what's going to happen, what happened right now that's not going to really have any impact on you at all. The only impact it's going to have on you is a negative one because you're thinking about it way too much. Last one is take care of your body. You only get one body. You only get one chance at this life here on earth and before we head to heaven. And so why not take care of the one you have? Make this time that you have here the best time that you have here by living and serving yourself in a good way in your body and living out life in a good and positive way so you can keep helping others move forward as well. So take care of yourself, take care of your body, take care of your mind. This is so huge because people forget about eating healthy and exercising and having a positive mindset, that all of this can, all of that put together is what creates a healthy body. And so eating whole foods that are not processed, staying hydrated, moving your body for at least 30 minutes a day. It doesn't have to be like crazy intense, but it should be doing something that's getting your heart rate up. Going for a walk, playing with your dogs, playing with your kids, doing some yoga. We did some amazing yoga here in Chicago, and it was so fun. And like I consider myself pretty fit, but that yoga class really pushed me in some ways, and I loved it. Maybe you're getting out in the garden. Maybe you're dancing. Maybe you are, you pushing play on a workout program. If you're one of my clients, maybe you are whatever, going for a swim. Get active, and whenever you can fit activity in your day, when you can fit a whole, loving yourself and positive mindset and all those things in your day, that's when a lot of positivity in life happens. And the last thing I want to share with you this morning is attitude of gratitude. Being thankful for everything that's in your life. I have been able to spend the last 24 hours for sure with 3 amazing women who I'm just so grateful for, and we're expressing gratitude for the crazy, amazing things that have happened in the last 24 hours. But just expressing gratitude in general in your life, coming up with, positively going to transform your life when you can think of life in a grateful way. So look at your life as a whole. Look at the important things that you should be grateful for. Your health, having a home, having a job, having loved ones, having a roof over your head, having family and friends around you. Those are the things to be super grateful for. You can also find gratitude in the little things. Being grateful for a squishy pillow, being grateful for the person who stopped on the street so you could walk across, being grateful for the little things in life are going to help being that constant gratitude cycle that's going to keep the positivity energy going. So always stop and think about the big picture things when you're stressed or when things are not really going the way that you want them to, because honestly, that's really helped put things into perspective and just help, flush out the negativity faster when I'm focusing on all the good things in my life. So instead of complaining about some things not working out, being thankful and being grateful for the opportunities that you do have, and knowing that it could be worse. It could always be worse. And so what are the things that you have positive in your heart and in your mind? But at least, that you're grateful for the big things, be grateful for the small things, and move forward in a way that's going to help you be positive and uplifting. So I hope that these 7 tips helped you today. I hope that you're able to eliminate a little more negativity in your life and live more positively. I hope you're able to rise up out of your current struggles and live your best life, because that's what it's all about here on Public House Media, and choose to rise. And I'm so glad that you're here with us this morning. Another shout out to the Good God Company for sponsoring us today. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it if you would do 2 things for me. One, if you would head to iTunes and give us a rating, because that helps other people find us. And 2, if you would share this on your own social media, or you would tell a friend about Public House Media or Choose to Rise. And if you want to connect with me and you want to be a part of the Choose to Rise community, I highly suggest you head to our Facebook page. You can search Choose to Rise Up, I believe. And you'll find me there, and it's a great, healthy community of people who are looking for positive ways. Right now, we're doing a really good book club on the Girl Wash Your Facebook. It's been so good, and it's just a great way to connect with other people who are working on improving their lives as well. So message me anytime here at Public House Media or at Choose to Rise Up, and I'd love to connect with you, because I want to be able to communicate and enjoy the people that are enjoying my podcast. So thanks so much for joining me this morning, and I hope you have a fantastic Thursday. I will actually be live again tomorrow morning here on Public House Media, because we skipped Wednesday. So I hope you have a great day. Talk to you later.